She says she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good shit and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'ma fall till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. Country shit, country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt coast, muddy water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away, one parlay away, one parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over, took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. Lakers beating the Knicks, spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
Man, welcome back, y'all, to another episode. I am your host. Let's talk with Jay versus Jordan. Fuck that all the way up, Jay versus Jordan. But I hope if y'all watching over on the JVJ Network, if y'all watching over on Let's Talk, if you watching over on Facebook, do your boy a favor as always, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn the notice on, share the videos, follow with all that. I don't know, whatever that. You know what to do. Y'all know what to do. This ain't our first rodeo. Look, man, tonight, I hope everybody doing good because we're going to get into a funny one, man. This is one of the videos that I want to cover. I ran across it probably about a week ago. And this is one of the ones where we just listen. Because y'all see the title up top. And I kept it simple, y'all. I ain't want to add nothing extra to it, man. Just keep it real simple. Do all women think alike? Now, that's a complex question. I know some people get into it. Some people say yes. Some people say no. I think that's a very complex question. And I think it needs a little bit more digging into to figure out, is it true or not? Now, I ran across this podcast, and supposedly this lady's a doctor. So I'm going to see if she's doing any diagnosing in here. But probably not. But women are going to be asked questions, and they're going to give their opinions on them. And we're going to sit here and we're going to go through it, man. And then I got a second one, got to get them ratchets in there. Y'all know, man, we love them ratchets. Y'all know how we love them ratchets around here. Shout out to my boy, Big Mr. Lister. He said, big fam, happy Friday. Yo, yeah, we finally made it. And then he also said, it's a loaded question. It really is, man. It's a super loaded question because there's so many complexes to that shit, man. I could peel that orange for years. But look, man, I ain't going to hold y'all up on it. We're going to jump into it. I would say shout out to this lady, but I don't know how this show is going to go because I didn't watch it. So maybe I give her a shout out at the end. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we got.
I really haven't cared about how I look, how much I weigh, how much this, that. The men that I have dated, I feel like are the men that I have had the most fun with when I haven't tried. Mm-hmm. And when the men that I have dated, when I look myself or like, feeling myself, those are the guys that always want me to be dressing up, go hiking with them. Like, yeah, I'm down to go hiking, but I live unapologetically myself.
Welcome to Viewpoints, where being a woman is not one size fits all. Let's be real. We may share gender, but we are completely different. We have different backgrounds, different battles, different.
That shit. Oh, wait. No, we going to pause for a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm getting tired of this shit doing this shit. Look, check this. I'm going to put y'all on a nice little quick 5 minute. It ain't going to be 5 minutes. I'm coming right back, though. But I'll give y'all something to listen to while I go fix this because I'm about to snap on somebody about this. Yeah, 1 second, y'all.
Man, she says she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how.
All right, we back, man. I know y'all like that music, man. I know it be jigging, but I'm back now, man. We got that shit right, man. Let's get back into it. Women come in all different shapes and sizes and colors and backgrounds and all that. We know that. But yeah, let's keep going.
Experience where we align and where we collide. It's gonna get raw, so let's get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I like it raw.
That men and women will never be equal. 3, 2.
Good questions. And this is a yes or no. I believe this is what they got. We're gonna see where they go right here. I believe that men and women will never be equal. Yes, I believe that. You'll see them over here. No, I believe that. They'll be over there. Let's go.
2, 1.
A lot of never will be's. Gotta deserve
my
it.
knee-jerk reaction was we will never be equal, but my second thought was I think men and women are equal in value because we're all people. Now, will society ever recognize that? I think that's a little more complicated, but as a woman, I would like to start my day saying I already am equal in value to you, and society needs to catch up.
I just think there are inherent differences to being a woman and man, but then I think gender is not binary, so it's kind of hard for me to.
Weird.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is? They want to say, and this is the funny thing they get me for the girls that's over on the no side. I just want to throw this out there because I just popped into this brain and the light bulb went off again. You don't even think you're equal to a bitch that look uglier than you. Think about that, y'all. You don't even think you're equal to a girl that looks uglier than you. You think you're better than her. And we know how catty ladies are, so we can't deny that. They don't think they're equal to the girl standing next to them, but for some reason you equal to every man. No, you're not. To be equal means to be the same. You got to be the same. I know they want to go with the value part. We're not even valued the same. So I'm like, nah, come on now.
I feel like this is the dream scenario, which is like, I want to be optimistic that that will become a reality one day, but there's so many people and there's so many different opinions, and like, I don't know if anybody will ever get on the same page fully.
I'm older than most people here, and so I've seen a lot of, through the decades. I remember being on the picket lines in the 80s, fighting for women's rights, to now having to start all over again. And it seems every time we make a stride, we just get pushed right back. Women are now dying in childbirth because doctors won't treat them because a non-viable fetus is worth more than the woman's life. I just see more and more of us just going back 50 years.
Yeah. Motherhood is the most fulfilling part of being a woman. 3, 2, 1.
It should be, y'all. In my honest opinion, it should be, but I'm not a woman. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but watch this shit right here. I bet a shit ton I'm about to go over the no. I bet a shit ton on. I'm gonna let her ask the question again. This shit crazy. They look like they were sprinting to no. Sprinting to the no.
I just see more and more.
I don't know what this old lady talking about. Y'all run down there and get abortions. More than you lose a kid.
Motherhood is the most fulfilling part of being a woman. 3, 2, 1.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this.
I take back what I said about getting on the same page.
It ain't right.
That shit ain't right. Shit ain't right, y'all. That's crazy. What if all the men were asked the question of being a provider is the most important part or the most fulfilling part of being a man, and all the men went to no? You know, the women be like, it's like every last one of them went over there, bro. I gotta catch them. They walked over there so fast too. They walked over there fast as hell.
Motherhood is the most fulfilling part of being a woman. 3, 2, 1.
Just ran over there. Damn.
I take back what I said about getting on the same page.
I'm actually shocked right now. Wow, this blew my mind. Okay.
Me too.
Well, I have to hear. What are your thoughts on this?
No, there's just, I personally don't plan on being a mother. I want to see the world. I want to see my dreams come true. And I'm not saying that children take that away from me. It's just not in my plans. Why should I have to?
I definitely
Selfish.
plan on being a mother. It's something that I've always wanted, and it's always been deep in my soul. But I know that whether or not I do, it doesn't make me any less of a woman. And someone like Anna choosing to not doesn't make her any less of a woman. I think that it's something beautiful that only women can do, but it doesn't define us.
I knew my entire life I didn't want children. It's not because I hate kids. I don't. I think I'd be a horrible mother. I'm great with animals. But people are different, and women should not be forced to. And it should our value should not be based on it. I mean,
our value shouldn't be based in us being able to provide and protect you, but guess what? We got to live up to that one. Like a man, if he gets with you, he's gonna want to have kids eventually. Most men want to have a family. Like, I don't know why that's so abnormal, but I think it's like the new weapon to use against me. If you don't give me everything I want, I'm not giving you a kid. And it's like, man, you got girls giving away kids to dudes they don't even know. Like, come on now. But like, lady, you wouldn't want that being flipped the other way around.
Friends of mine who are the most amazing mothers ever, and I love that for them. It's what they wanted.
There are also a lot of people who can't give birth. And so if that were the metric of what it's like to be a woman, then like you're naturally predisposed to just having, you're never going to get to be a woman like that. Or you never get to feel the depth of what it's like to be a woman because you were naturally born a way where you couldn't give birth.
That's
like
a
that
great
just feels so unfair.
You can adopt a kid, baby
Do
girl.
any of you ladies have children?
Did y'all notice how that kind of covered that part that you wanted to say right there, little mama? I know you thought you said something, but they covered that. Motherhood is the most fulfilling part of a woman. You can adopt a kid and be a mother. Like, what are you talking about? Some women can't have a kid, so then they don't want to be labeled by that. Man, look, what if I'm born with one leg and I want to play in the NBA? It's probably not happening for me. You might as well just go and get over that hill right now. But baby girl, you still got an option. Like, come on now.
Okay.
That's and just a food for thought for me right now that is just coming up is that I will never think of asking a man, would you feel less of a man if you're not a father?
So this is more about fulfillment. It's not
It's
about
on the show. It's on the show. What are you talking about? You're on a show. You wouldn't think of asking nobody that. Has anybody ever asked you this question? I'm pretty sure no. You're on a show. I wouldn't think. What is that supposed to mean?
feeling like a woman. It's about the fulfilled. Like if I asked you, is being an actor the most fulfilling, or is being a dog walker the most fulfilling? So it's more about the fulfillment, but not necessarily about your womanhood, if that makes sense. Yeah.
There definitely are people, I think, who feel that they're put on this earth to be a mother, and like that's their goal.
You are.
I think going along with that, when I think of fulfillment,
you are. I know some people be like, man, that's harsh. That's harsh. Well, we can break this shit down scientifically wise, man. Like if an organism cannot live on forever, it must replicate. It's built inside of us. It's in our DNA. We know we can't live forever, so we try to pass on another part of us to leave on this earth. That's what our parents did for us. It's naturally inside of all of us to want to do that. So you sitting over here saying, like, baby, you going against science.
I personally think that fulfillment comes from living and stepping into what you were put on this earth to do.
Yeah,
and I
have
think
a kid.
for some people,
Multiply.
that might feel like being a mother, and that is definitely the
Ain't nobody
reality
trying
for
to
some
end up there
people.
with
But
you
kind
anyway.
of like we've discussed, if that's not the reality for someone, I think they're still able to fulfill what they were meant to do, independently of children. But I think it's also an option of strong fulfillment for some.
I feel pressure to conform to society's beauty standards.
Oh, man, all y'all take yourselves over there because y'all swear y'all do. Everybody better go to yes. Everybody better go to yes. Okay.
Okay, can I hear from
We see what we got going on right here, y'all. Let's not play. Look, we all see what we got going on right here. We got the two most homely bodies that came over to the nose. I don't feel any reason to conform. You was trying to conform. The way you dress right now, you copying somebody else's fashion statement that other women did that you thought looked good. That's part of it. That's part of it. So don't even sit here and you feel the pressure of it because you acquiesce to it. We all do. All the other girls, all the young girls, the ones that can still get something, they all ran over there. We know how this playing out right now. This shit funny. Miss Liz said, "Whoa, whoa, bitch." This shit. This is funny. The bigger girls say no, and I guess that's to justify their bigness. And all the girls that can still get a dude pretty much on the regular, like more options, they all say yes. They know what it is. We all know what it is.
on your thoughts?
Sure. I mean, I think like just working in the entertainment business, you
I'll just tell her right now, and she ain't an unattractive girl. You wear a black leather jacket with boots. You put boots on when you got on black leather jacket. You don't be wearing no low to the floor shoes, slide-in shoes. You wear boots. You need to go get you a pair of boots. I don't care. You don't come in here dressed like that, man. Look at that shit, man. I just caught that. I ain't the fashion designer or nothing like that, but man, come on now. You wear boots with a black leather jacket. That's how you supposed to do that. Just throwing that out there for y'all, in case y'all didn't know.
automatically have so much pressure put on you about how you're supposed to look a certain way and you're supposed to weigh a certain way. I'm someone that loves food. You know, I hate that I have this thing in my head where I'm like, if I ate a big meal, I have to not eat dinner. It's almost like me punishing myself to make me feel better about it.
What about you?
I think in any in any society, people want to fit in. And I think that the way you look is a big part of American society. And I definitely feel pressure in more ways than maybe I would want to fit in appearance-wise.
I've noticed it's like so much about like weight, and I feel like that is, unfortunately, women have been a sort of property that's been, are you valuable, are you not valuable, to like be in attached to a household name.
Sake. Not that again.
Here we go. I knew, and the sad part of all of them probably got it in them, man. I knew this shit was gonna come out. I knew eventually, but either way, I'm gonna let it go ahead and continue, bro. It's crazy.
Attached to wealth, so I think we're slowly growing out of that, and eventually would love to get to a place where we don't feel, or I don't feel pressured, because I don't want to feel pressured, but like, it is unfortunate that so much of you
want society to change so you don't feel a certain type of way. What is actually being done to you? That's what actually should matter, not how you feel about something. Miss Alyssa said all the fat girls on the same side. I'm surprised. Like, for real, that you kind of see that. No, I don't confirm. I don't feel no pressure. Okay.
Career success, I don't know, like joy, getting to do things in life. Sometimes people are just so cruel. They're so cruel to people that are in any way different, or that make them even initially uncomfortable for what reason. And it's hard to go and feel safe, especially as a woman too. It's just so many layers to it.
And on this side, please share why you do not feel the need to conform.
I come from a family that's very comfortable with themselves. I have a dad who was very like feminist, and you do what you want. I really haven't cared about how I look, how much I weigh, how much this, that, which I know I should, but it's just something that it's the men that I have dated, I feel like are the men that I have had the most fun with when I haven't tried. Mm-hmm. And when
the funny thing is, she just told on herself. She does conform to it. She does conform to it. Well, listen to her. What she just said.
Cared about how I look.
And on this side, please share why you do not feel the need to conform.
I come from a family that's very comfortable with themselves. I have a dad who was very like feminist, and
blame the father.
You do what you want. I really haven't cared about how I look, how much I weigh, how much this, that, which I know I should, but
I know I should. Y'all caught that? She actually does. I know she tried to play it off like she knows she need to lose some weight. She knows she need to get right, and that in turn is conforming. But the sad part, being big now is conforming. We got so many fat folks in America, y'all. America's a fat ass country. There's more fat people than there are skinny people. So technically she is conforming. We trying to tell people to conform to the old shit to keep your ass in shape, man. It'll help you live longer, and you look good. And the better you look, the better you get treated. You're a girl.
It's just something that it's the men that I have dated, I feel like are the men that I have had the most fun with when I haven't tried. Mm-hmm. And when the men that I have dated, when I look myself or like, feeling myself, those are the guys that always want me to be dressing up or want to change me. They start telling me how to live, go hiking with them. Like, yeah, I'm down to go hiking. I love hiking in nature.
Then you lose weight.
But if it fits in my schedule, cool. If not,
man, girl, you don't want it. You're lazy. I'm just put it like that. She's lazy when it comes to the relationship of looking sexually appealing to the person she's with. She's lazy. That's all that is. And she's trying to say that she doesn't conform. You're just lazy. Just lazy, lady.
I'll go watch a movie. Like, I live unapologetically myself.
So I've come a long way. When I was in high school, I did some modeling and I was anorexic and...
Hold on. She said she did some what?
I'll go watch a movie. Like, I live unapologetically myself.
So I've come a long way. When I was in high school, I did some modeling and I was anorexic.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Oh, damn.
We'll continue.
Mattered a lot. And I never fitted anywhere because I was constantly moving. 1 year, 4 years, I never stayed anywhere. So it really mattered to me. It wasn't until I got to college and found the alternative scene where I felt like I was at home. And I got into punk and goth. I never got out of that.
Yeah.
Got into
You
punk
don't
and
say.
goth, which is not your
You don't
typical
say.
norm. And I actually love the look of that. And as I, get older, it's like, if I don't want to put on makeup, I'm not putting on makeup. I only need to look good to me. So if somebody else doesn't like it, or if I don't get a part for it, or if I don't do this, or if I don't, that's on you. That's not on me. And it's been a struggle getting there because of all of the steps it takes. But
Yeah, you're not getting the results that you want by doing whatever the hell you want to do. We all conform, y'all, at one point or another in our life. I don't understand why they're sitting here acting like they're fighting this. We all conform. If you don't, you're just gonna be having a longer, harder way of it. Some people get exceptions. There's always exceptions to the rule with people that don't conform. Majority of people conform. Otherwise, it's just gonna be hard for you to get what you want.
I'm finally there. And I want to be able to look at myself and go, hey, maybe you don't look so great today. That's on you. But you know what? Who else cares?
That's right.
So,
Who cares?
I
what
do
the
not.
fuck? What the fuck was this shit? What the fuck is this shit? No, I get it. I get. They think that's empowering. It's not. It's not empowering. Like for somebody like me, I see that and I'm like, ugh. But either way, what's the next one? I'm gonna read it out ahead of time. It says, "I do not feel safe walking alone at night." Now, gentlemen, for any gentleman in here, you answer that question for me. Do you feel safe walking home alone at night? Because I do. I don't be walking in dangerous areas. I don't live in no dangerous area in a sense. So I don't feel no type of way walking home at night. I'm not afraid. Something happens, something's gonna happen. I'm not afraid. So y'all let me know if y'all afraid, and we're gonna see what the ladies say. I'm pretty sure all of them are gonna run over there to the, yeah, I'm terrified. I'm pretty sure.
Feel safe walking alone at night. 3, 2, 1.
Every last one of them. Every last one of them.
All right. Wow, looks like we all agree on this one.
Just last night, I was walking past a van and I was like no, you just never know.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, I have been followed back to my car at least 5 times. I was just leaving the gym one night and some guy followed me out to my car and started to try and get into my car with me. So there was that instance. And then there was another instance where I simply passed this guy walking to my car after like a night out. And like I was beating myself up, but at the same time, I shouldn't have to be so alert. I should be able to walk to my car without someone following me. But he began following me and I had to literally ask someone else to walk me to my car, another stranger.
I feel like men have such a privilege that they can just walk like at any time of the night, like 2 a.m. and still walk and like they're fine. Meanwhile, like I'm like clutching my bag, like, am I okay? But I've just accepted like this is just something that, as a woman that I've had, and other people have had to experience. And I really appreciate how women look out for each other. Like, did you get home all right? And that means a lot.
yeah, my friends and I, when we go out and we take our separate Ubers, we're texting, letting each other know where we're at when we get home.
Yeah.
I think it's something that, for women, we're brought up with it. I mean, how many of you don't carry your car keys in your hand, ready to use them as a weapon? It's just something we do instinctually at this point because we're brought up to know that. I think there's a lot of things that we do instinctually as women that men have no idea we're doing. It's not safe out there for us.
It'll be really cool when we're seen as human beings.
Yeah.
Because I think like the people that attack you at night, they don't see you as a person. They see you as an object that belongs to them or a creature that needs to know their place. Like nobody's like, that's a human being. I'm gonna hurt them.
Yeah, I think I don't feel safe walking home by myself, especially at night. And something I've asked myself this question, and I think the most concise answer for myself is men feel empowered. Like you get to walk up to me and say the most disgusting sentence that should not come out of anyone's mouth, especially to a stranger. Like, like people, like men feel empowered to talk to you like you're my lover or like you're someone that I can get, and things that I would never imagine saying to anyone. But men, I think, feel very empowered. And I'm saying men because those are the perpetrators that I've in my life, like the people who I've felt harassed by on the street walking alone. Their empowerment comes at a cost to me, and that is why I don't feel safe. Because if you feel like I'm allowed to say and do whatever I want to, then I hope I can run fast enough, you know?
Men?
I want them to all say everything they needed to say, get it off their chest, because that was a lot to respond to. For the last girl, you remember women were saying that a lot. And I ain't saying all, but it was a big movement on the internet. Men, leave us alone. Don't talk to us. We don't feel safe. And the guys stopped messing with y'all. And then there became another movement of a select few women talking about, yeah, man, I just don't understand why men don't approach you anymore. You notice, I want people to truly understand this. Anything can happen to anybody at any time in this world. There are bad people, whether they're men, whether they're women. And yes, we have numbers on who are the number one people, well, majority of the time perpetrating these type of crimes. And it is dudes. It is dudes. And I feel you on that, ladies. I feel you on that. You're less likely to get attacked or abducted by a man than you are to get into a car accident. And you hop in that car every day doing your makeup, talking on your phone like ain't no care in the world. There's a lot. I really been getting irritated with hearing people like make something. It's bad. It's bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but there's levels to this shit. I keep hearing people, especially during these times, where they're trying to make something that is not happening on the regular and not happening at the numbers they think is happening into a big deal. And I get it's something that needs to be solved and it's something that needs to be fixed, but there are things that you do every day that you don't have a motherfucking problem with. Don't have a problem with. Girls don't have no issue going out getting drunk late at night, going to these bars getting lit, going to these clubs getting lit, and then going home by themselves. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. I believe this is just a way to play a card to get other people to garner a certain type of feeling, to do more for me. Look, first off, the number one thing is don't put yourself in certain situations. Then you won't have to worry about that shit. I don't understand why you be walking home late at night anyways. But I guess if you stay downtown or some shit like that, and everybody want to stay in the city. Everybody want to stay in the city. Well, think about it. You put yourself in the middle of a city and you walking home late at night. I stay in the neighborhood. I don't really be worrying about shit like that. But even if I did stay in the city, I chose to stay down there. You know what comes around there, man. Homeless folks, beggars, people that's gonna rob your radio out of your car. Man, look, you know when you go to certain places, you got to deal with certain shit. Don't sit here. Look, I get it. You hop in the car every goddamn day without a care in the world. And you more likely to get into an accident doing that. So I'm like, all right, I hear you, baby, but damn.
Should pay.
And then on top of that, my last thing, you see how they just threw it all on me and the men. It's like, damn, y'all ready to say that shit?
For the first date. 3, 2.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, this is important, y'all. Men should pay. Men should pay on the first date. Let's see how many go to yes. This is a good one right here. And Mr. Listen said, yes, sir. And I'm trying to tell him, man. I'm trying to tell him. They don't be listening, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. But look, man, here we go. Men should pay on the first day. Let's see how many say yes. Let's see how many say no. And I'm pretty sure we might get 1 or 2. We might get 1 or 2 that'll go over there and say no. 1 or 2. But the rest of them they know the assignment. 1, 2. Oh. Are we getting 4? I was close. Y'all. Let's hear this shit.
Let me hear from you. Why should men not pay for the
It's
first
not
date?
like every single case, but I don't think I think that's something that like you kind of have to figure out for yourself, like depending like on a guy to guy basis, whoever you're seeing. Like I don't want to just assume that someone's going to pay for me. Like I'm happy to split it. I mean, I do think that men should pay for all their crimes. But I think.
What the fuck did she just say? I think we got a lot of misanders up here on this panel, y'all. I heard what she said. I'm playing it again. If y'all didn't hear it, y'all about to hear it again. Listen to what she said.
Whoever you're seeing, like I don't want to just assume that someone's going to pay for me. Like I'm happy to split it. I mean, I do think that men should pay for all their crimes. But I think on like a first date, I don't think it should be assumed that they're going to pay. I do think that personally for me, whoever asked for the first date should pay. That's something that I've gone by in the last few years, but I don't definitely expect a man to.
I definitely.
Man, majority of the time, 99.9% of the time, y'all women are not asking men out. So I would rather you just have that mindset, whoever asks who out should pay, and take your ass on over there to yes. Because most of y'all women ain't asking men out on no dates. So take your ass over there to yes. I'd rather you had that one. Because I know all of them truly believe that they believe a man's supposed to pay on the first date. That's how we was all raised. That's how I was raised. It is what it is. I ain't gonna hold that because I know I'm a man and they're a woman. We do certain things differently. We ain't the same. But to sit here and play that game like, nah, man, shouldn't play. Okay. And then say, well, you know, whoever asked. You ain't asking nobody.
Definitely think that if I'm fighting for equality and I'm fighting to be seen as an equal, then I would like to treat them, unfortunately, the same. I would love if they paid.
Unfortunately, y'all, the misandry is leaking out of these hoes. I'm sorry, I said it now. That pissed me off a little bit. That shit is leaking out. Men should pay for their crimes.
I'm fighting to be seen as an equal, then I would like to treat them, unfortunately, the same. I would love it.
Don't want to treat a man the same way, y'all. Want unequal treatment, but you say we equal.
If they paid, and I would love to be like, you should pay, because whatever. But I want to approach it with a different lens.
Yeah, I'm the same. I feel like if I want to be seen as equal, I have to expect to take my portion. And so should a man pay? If he asked me out, sure. If I asked him out, no. You know, my responsibility. I asked him out. So, no, should he pay?
Take your ass over there to yes. You just like the first lady. Take your ass over there to yes, because you believe that whoever asks, women don't ask. Take your ass over there to yes. What you over here pretending for? You wasting time.
It depends who asked you out.
Right.
Keep it equal.
What do you say? I want to show, depending on, I'm dating someone because I want to build a future. And I want them to see that I have stability, I can offer stability. That's my point of view. Like if I'm saying don't worry, I have this one. Hopefully there's the next one where you could then offer your
first
services,
date, not the second, third, or fourth date, baby.
It does not matter
first
to
date.
me if I pay first, because again, I'm trying to show that equality as well. So if I can, I'll be that one reaching for that. Don't worry about it.
If you can. What if you can't? What if you can't? You take your ass on over there to yes too. Go on over there to yes. I don't know why y'all sitting over here playing like y'all don't. The bitch is yes for all of y'all. See, Miss Alyssa said, what the F do they have these unattractive girls up here like for a balance? I guess so, man. Look, but they ain't got no black girl up there. They ain't got no black girl. That's why they'll do a black girl video after this one. They ain't got one black girl. Y'all notice that? Got one black girl up there besides the host, and she ain't answering no questions. So I see how they try to put some ugly ones, some fat ones in there, some weird face looking ones, and you got like maybe 2 cute ones.
I got that.
Okay.
I kind of feel strongly about this one.
Okay, I want to hear.
I think in heterosexual relations,
I tell you my 2 right now: red shirt with the ripped jeans and black leather jacket. Black leather jacket. She ain't got no ass though. She cute in the face.
relationship where you're doing sort of a courting thing, paying for the first date is just a gesture from a guy. Basically says, if I knock you up, then I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be around, and it's like
that is not what we fucking saying when we pay for the first date. No, hell no, y'all. Girl, that is not what we be thinking, and that is not what we be saying when we pay for the first date. Hell to the no.
You're doing sort of a courting thing. Paying for the first date is just a gesture from a guy. Basically says, if I knock you up, then I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be around, and it's like an investment in the relationship. And I say this just for the first date. I think it's just a social norm that presents normalcy.
You don't see no pressure from society on that. Y'all remember earlier they had this they feel the pressure in society to look pretty. Now someone was saying that they didn't like that shit. But you still don't feel no pressure in society for a man to have to pay, because society tells us that men's supposed to do that. That's a traditional thing to do. You don't feel no pressure on that, right? Because you ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do it. And just like them, whoever asks, y'all ain't gonna ask nobody else. So what? You ain't got to do it either. Y'all don't feel no problem with this shit. But see, that's the shit I be talking about.
And I appreciate it when guys do it, but they don't. It kind of says they're not really into it that much.
Can I go bounce off
Your man
of
don't
that?
spend his money, he ain't into you.
Is that allowed?
Go ahead.
What's the line there, that you're saying? I feel like, yes, if you want to feel valued and, you know, treated, but if it's based off of like, I want to see if he can take care of me if he knocks me up, I don't think that that's based off of a first date.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That is some
I
sense.
have something I'd like to bounce off that too, and it's because I actually had a friend who did this. So I'm going to side with the men today on this one. I had a friend who were in the age of dating apps and such. She would go on dates to get dinner. Why should a man have to pay for her to have dinner 7 nights a week? Seriously. And it wasn't the same man. So if she's doing it, how many other women are doing it and not invested in trying to get to know them?
Yeah, I do understand the opposite of that though, because then it's like women would love to get equal opportunity at work, would love to get equal pay, would love to be able to financially support themselves, but that is that obstacle. So I think some people see that.
You can do all of that shit right now, and it really comes down to how often you want to work and what jobs you go into. Like, stop the cap. I got a lot of women that work around me that make more money than me because they job title and what they do, they value that shit more than me. Shut that shit the fuck up. Y'all always brag about women out earning motherfuckers and there's this changing waves and all it. You say all that, but then turn around and say this shit too. It's like, which one is it? Which one is it, man? There's women around all of us that make more. There's men that make more. Like, it is what it is. The richest people are the men, yeah. But look at the hours and the shit they do. You ain't willing to do that shit. Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit, man. That shit crazy right there. I get tired of hearing women say that. That shit give me the ick. You know, they like to say the ick. They give me the ick every time I hear that shit. See, Mr. List said, facts, bro. Got big up in the building. He said, they have the privilege to think about dumb shit. Right now, yeah. Well, it's a question that was asked, but I don't like the mindset.
Exchange as fair, because they're like, okay, well, you're in a naturally predisposed position to be in a better place than me. So if you care, then maybe you should like help lift me up. But it is that like
blame your creator.
Of, like,
blame your creator.
Shit, I don't know. Yeah.
Dinner's on you.
Dinner's on you.
Go ahead.
Well, I think men typically make more money in general, historically, but also with power too. So I think it is fair, like at least for the first date. Yeah, that's what I think.
This is
because men have historically had power. Yeah, men should pay. Okay, good reasoning, girl. Good reasoning.
The very first date thing for me. I am a little bit old school like that, because moving on, like if
she a little bit old school when it could pertain to this. I bet she ain't old school when it pertains to some other things.
it does go on after like the first date and you do continue going on dates further, I will pay. I feel like the second date, I will make sure I pay. But the first date, I feel like I just want to feel appreciated.
Why will you make sure you
For what? Showing up?
Because I almost feel like I never want him to feel like I'm taking advantage of him.
Yeah.
Like it's his duty to keep paying for dates.
Interesting. This for me is more emotional than monetary. In my experience with men, I think them paying for a first date. I always have my own money, by the way, because my mom was like, she was like, never expect a man to pay for you, be ready. But she was like, but I think it's a gesture of good faith. And I think even in a small way emotionally, when a guy is like, oh, I'll get it. You're showing me, okay, from the jump you're showing you're already serious in this small way. And then, as a relationship goes on, like, let's do half, or like, I would love to treat you because I care about you. But like, also, look, I'm gonna be treated like a lady. And like, yes, I'm strong and I'm all these things and I'm a lady at the same time. And you can treat me like one by paying for our first date.
Just a visualization. Help me out here.
All right, somebody lost the points right there, y'all. Somebody lost the
me
point.
sitting at the table, the check comes and he waits for me to grab it. It's like red flag, baby. Like, what stability are we talking here? Can you pay rent, baby? Or are you sitting at home playing video games?
That's
just me.
I hear it. Women
Yeah, she did all that shit for no fucking reason. That she just lost points with me.
can have close relationships with men without there being any romantic feelings.
Yeah, on your side, unless it's a mama or something. Like, see, we got to that's too broad. That's too broad of a question to be asking right there, y'all. That's too broad of a question to be asking. You got to dig deep into that one. That's a complex question again. Women can have close relationships with men without there being any romantic feelings. Yeah, like my grandma, my mama, my sister, old lady, old lady. And a dude they just don't like. The problem is the other way around on some of them shits though. Women can have a close relationship with men without there being any romantic feelings. A lot of bitches do that a lot. To be honest with you, a lot of them do a lot. That's how that girl was getting them free meals. That's how that girl was getting a free meal every 7 days, you said. Pretending like she liked to do. But the problem is on the other side. Women do this shit all the time. The problem's on the other side. See, let's see. All of her questions are broad on purpose. Like real shit. Nobody can feel bad about their answer at the end, even though they gonna sit in here and sugarcoat this shit.
Romantic feelings. 3, 2,
Damn, why the old lady ran so fast? Slow down, old lady. To the big girl, she can't be friends. She friends. She like you.
It's been done way too many times where I befriend someone and either I end up liking them or they or vice versa. It's just never, for me personally, it never happens. You know, there's always that platonic thing in the way.
Most of my best friends are guys. I've coordinated their weddings. I've become friends with their wives. I even had an ex-boyfriend of mine I lived with for 3.5 years. Him and his girlfriend moved into my place with me. So, you know, absolutely women can be platonic friends with men.
Anyone else want to speak to this?
If I could stand in the middle, I would, because I have like parameters. You know, if you're single, I'm gonna keep distance out of respect. If you have a significant other, you know, we can do double dates, or I don't know, I just feel more comfortable because I'm never giving you the wrong impression. I'm not crossing a line, and I'll be respectful to your girlfriend or boyfriend.
You should be on this side.
That's backwards. Yeah, that's backwards. She feel more comfortable being a friend with a guy when he has a girl. So you don't get that girl might think you trying to fuck with his. Like, what are you talking about? What's she talking about? She losing points around here with me, y'all. I didn't follow that. I ain't follow that right there. I ain't follow that. I ain't even gonna.
Okay. Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Come on down.
Don't want them.
Anyone else have strong opinions about this?
No.
I think as long as there are clear boundaries and expectations, because I have one of my best friends is a guy, and I think
Ain't your friend.
we have boundaries, and like I wouldn't talk to him in the same way I would talk to some of my girlfriends, because I think there should be boundaries. But yes, I think it's possible.
I do feel like that's another experiment because you have boundaries. I bet you if you put those boundaries down, you want to test it.
Well, that's the
just
real
saying.
question. If there weren't any boundaries that anyone is putting up, you're just friends. There's no boundaries to say, okay, you can't or you can. Will they fall in love with you at some point, or will you fall in love with them? Is it always clear that there will be no romantic feelings on either end?
It's like if I'm not single, I'm not gonna go out with you and get drinks if you're straight and single as well, out of respect. Unless you get.
What kind of respect is that? What do you mean? You don't want to lead them on to make them think that you might like them? Like, girl, what are you talking about, man? Look, man, you shouldn't be. Look, you damn sure shouldn't be around another man when he got a girl. First off, back. That's number one. And you can just tell somebody I'm not into you. Y'all, they know the problem. They kind of speaking on it, which makes me think that all of them pretty much answering the question wrong. Will there be any feelings on either side? And that's why I always say men and women can't be friends, man. You cannot be friends, man. If you on some young folk shit, y'all both single, even if you you in a relationship, people cheat all the time. Nah, it ain't no friend shit. I don't be hearing that shit. My friend. Nah, I don't hear none of that. You with me. Take that shit the fuck on, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Where you know this motherfucker from? Oh, we went to school. Fuck no. Ain't trying to hear it, man. I'm not trying to hear it. Because if I brought my own girlfriends around, you wouldn't be hearing that shit either. Oh, man, we can walk in the house. Oh, man, we just in here playing the game, man. Yeah, she in town. Oh, my girl ain't hearing that shit. So we ain't even finna play that game, man. We already know what it is.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, I love a guy, gay best friend situation.
Yes.
Straight guys
That shit.
It can be complicated.
Yes. I have a lot. I have a lot of straight guy friends, and we've never crossed that boundary. It's almost like my brain categorizes people into like a sibling space. It's not even. I can objectively decipher that you're attractive, but like I don't have sexual feelings towards you. I don't see a life with you. I love our relationship for what it is, and like but I've always been very cut like that. And I don't know. It's easy for me to categorize people
men are
in that
men.
way.
And
Yeah,
you're a very
speaking
beautiful
for me.
person. And I feel like if you just, I'm sure that they would be like,
I'm like, that's none of my business. But I have guy friends that, to my knowledge at this point, they also have never had those feelings for me, because it's almost always just been this dynamic of like, we're not into each other like that. There are so many situations where it's not like that, but there are.
Yeah.
I do have like a handful of relationships that I've had my entire life, and we've never felt that way. And I don't know if it's because we didn't.
Man, where are they from? Are they from like New York or something? Because this look like some New York drip right here. This shit look like New York drip. You know what New York drip look like? A bunch of bullshit. The shit they be wearing in New York, man. I'm sorry for all my New York folks, man. The shit y'all girls be wearing that, and some of y'all dudes be wearing that, I be like, what the fuck? It's like California type drip. California got spots where they got some good drip, but this drip right here, this look like some New York drip right here. A whole bunch of thrift store, flea market bought shit, and they just threw it together and said, "Yep, that looks good." Come on, man. They buying shit off of Shein.
Know each other's children, so there's this like we grew up together element. So just like we never even dipped our toes in those pools. No, because I've met guys. At this age, also, our friendships have never crossed over like that.
I think you make a really good point. I think that, and I think this is for guys too. I think when you're more of chosen family, there's just an uncomfortable even thinking about
family.
Boundaries.
Fuck you
So,
mean,
and I think
chosen
that
family?
also goes for guys, because I mean, my friends were all single, and we were hanging out and having drinks, and they're married now and still friends.
Look at you. They weren't trying to smash nothing. You was just probably hanging around because you needed somebody to hang around. You don't like hanging around women.
And friends with wives and stuff. But we were always like, we're like family. I mean, I would go to their family's house for Thanksgiving. Got to know their mom. She took me to concerts. So I think when you get to that family where you're such good friends, you're more like family, boundaries become kind of disgusting.
I agree with that. I think the familial feeling is what makes it totally okay, and honestly really lovely. Like, oh, I feel like I have a brother in this world.
Next question.
Yeah.
And we're like affectionate in a non-sexual way.
Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid to rub.
Yeah.
We're not afraid to like touch.
It's like person to person. It's
Yeah,
not
you
about
touching
the
me
fact
like that.
Can I add to that a little something? I had like
God.
a brother in this world, and he is still a brother to me, but he's in a very serious relationship.
She do
He
know
got
that.
married now, and it's like out of respect for her, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Come on,
Over
man. Next
time,
question.
As we get older and mature, and that distance starts to like happen, doesn't mean I love him any less.
Right.
So,
Next
yeah,
question, man.
I
Next question. Come on, come on, come on. Got to hurt my head,
Women
girl.
are more emotional than men by nature. 3,
They better all go to yes. They better all go to yes. They better all go to yes.
2, 1.
Take your ass over there. Nah. This some bullshit. This some bullshit. This some bullshit right here, y'all, bro. Where he had to get, I need him again.
right. It ain't right.
I cannot believe anything that comes out of any of these women's mouth. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Remember the question, y'all. Remember the question, man. Remember the question. This is some bullshit right here, y'all. This is some bullshit. This is straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Let's see this shit. What's the question?
3, 2,
I missed it.
3.
Damn it. Go back again. All right. Women are more emotional than men by nature. This some bullshit.
Emotional than men by nature. 3, 2, 1.
I'm ready to hear this. I'm ready to hear this, y'all. I'm ready to hear this. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay, let's
Ready to hear
hear
this
from
bullshit,
you.
all these no's.
I think I expect more from women emotionally, just on a baseline. I don't know if I even know why that is, but I do. I
You're a
think
woman.
in innately trust women more than I would a dude as far as strangers go.
Male one.
Yeah, and I have to say I probably don't really know why. That's just how I feel.
I think it goes back to our beginnings where the men actually had to be the protectors because, wild animals and all. And I think that it's just our DNA has just kind of changed. I mean, I'm not saying men don't have emotions. They absolutely do. But I think that between our DNA and the way society raises men, I don't think they're quite as strong on one side of it, which is more of the empathy and care. I think they're stronger on the anger and I don't mean this in a bad way, and the resilience. I don't know if that's right.
You need to leave.
Confused. She got an issue with men, man. Look, she don't like men. She don't like men, y'all. Damn. Empathy? How you think you have all these things around you? Who you think made that fucking camera? Who you think made them clothes you got on? This whole building you standing in. A lot of empathy was put into men building shit to make lives for women and children easier. Yeah, their lives got made easier too, but they did it for y'all because most dudes don't give a fuck about shit. You already know, man. Y'all always talk about how you go to a dude house, he a young in his 20s, stay by himself first place. He just got a mattress, a TV, and a game system. He don't got a bed spring or nothing, girl. I'm like, look, y'all be on that type of shit. All this shit in the world was for y'all. Empathy? And then that last thing, she said some perseverance shit or some shit.
Resilience?
Resilience. All those things would have happened on this world. You telling me men ain't resilient? You, bruh, I think she just don't like men, y'all.
Like
an animalistic way.
Yeah,
an animalistic way.
Whereas we're more of the empathetic and the caregivers. I think we each have our own emotional strengths, but I think that
you the caregivers. Y'all said earlier, a lot of y'all disagree that that don't make you a woman and nothing having kids, and you even said you don't even want to have kids. Caregiver of what? Your cousin kids or something?
Women tend to be more
they tripping, bro.
Emotions, which makes us more emotional.
Thank you. I say yes just based on my own experience.
You are 100% correct, King James. These narcissistic holics be abundant. There's a lot of them out here, man. I come straight from Sanders, bro. Like, lady, why you say that? Men ain't got no empathy. Men ain't got no resilience. Women, we the caregivers. I don't want to have no kids, though. They're like, what you talk about?
Experiences living my entire life. The women in my life just tend to emote more when I come to them with situations. And like you said, men also, of course, have emotions, but I find the men in my life are less emotional when I come to them with things. Like if a guy breaks my heart and I go to my girlfriends, I'll have texts, calls, voice memos, really engaging with me and being there for me emotionally. But then the men in my life, I think, are there for me in a more practical way of like, okay, tomorrow's a new day. Like, sorry that happened. He sucks. Go, and they approach things in a much more logical way. And yeah, I think experience my whole life has shown that to be true.
I think men are just socialized to not be vulnerable and not express emotion, and they're actually shamed if they do express emotion.
By who? By who? By who? By who? By who, lady? Hey, by who? By who? Who they shamed by? By who? Who they shamed by? By who? Let's be real about that shit right there, y'all. What? They don't show their emotions because they could be shameful. Don't nobody care about men's emotions. Don't nobody care about if a man going through shit, especially y'all women. Let your husband come home crying and shit. Talking about he lost his job. Man, you gonna be all the things fine in your head is exit plan. I gotta get the fuck out of here. That's the type of shit you be on. Y'all don't be giving a fuck. Y'all don't be giving a fuck about what a dude going through. You gonna sit around and tell a man a baby his and no one good and goddamn well it ain't. You don't care about that man mental. Shit that shit about who? Talking about it. Man, bitch, that's by y'all, man.
And I've witnessed this through like people I've dated, like friends, like, and it's really heartbreaking to see because I would want to be like, oh, it's okay to cry, you know, but that's my opinion. I grew up.
And as soon as he cry in front of your ass, her pussy drop and you ain't getting nothing no more. She moving on to another man. I need a real man. This man crying in front of me. You already know what it is. Nobody want to hear that shit, man. It sound good. It's a bunch of shit, but it sound good. It ain't true.
Again, with a very different way of thinking father, and he was amazing. He would tell us to feel our feelings and this and that, and my dad loves romantic comedies, and he would cry to movies, and he would show me that it's okay to, you know, feel my feelings and say what I'm feeling, and I live up to him. He's my hero, and because of him, I believe that men should be, it's not just a straight line for men, you know, where they're just supposed to hold up all these things. And I come from my mom's side, it's a very macho family, and then here comes my dad.
You don't fucking say your dad's feminine and your mama's masculine. You don't say. Yeah, that's why your daddy raised you with that dumb shit. You can be emotional. You need to learn how to control it. And they're not even answering the true question. They're not even answering the question correctly. Because the question is, women are more emotional than men. And you over here talking about whatever the fuck. The answer should be yes, they are more emotional. And the answer to that question is that, you know, if you wanted to explain it, we don't know how to regulate our emotions. We're more emotional. Because emotions, everybody has emotions. The question was emotional. You don't know how to control your emotions. That's why you're emotional. I know being happy and shit can be an emotion too. But damn, bitch, emotional, we know what the fuck they talking about. This is crazy. They're not answering the question.
They liked, but, you know, they would laugh if he would go up and do a dance or go up and live his best life.
Your dad might be gay.
I live up to
your
him.
dad might be gay.
That all
That's
men
what it sounded like.
feel just as much as we do, and they're allowed to.
Some of the most emotional people I've ever met in my life have been men. I think it like all comes down to how we were raised, and a lot of men have avoidant attachment styles because when they're faced with an emotion, they see it as weakness or think there's something wrong with them. I think a lot of men that I've talked to
No, hold on. No, majority of us do not. Are there some that do? Yes. Yes, just like there's some women that feel that same way too. We just don't nobody give a fuck. Once you get to a certain age, don't nobody give a fuck. The older you get, people start caring less and less. That's what it is for men. The older women get, people care more. Well, I guess you go through a gap where they might not care as much, but that's when you're supposed to look your best, so they might care more. And then when you get older, you know, you just an old lady, so people gotta care about you. I'm like, ladies, our shit goes down the older we get. Your shit might go up the way you going. Like, come on now. See, King James said, I don't know why my shit keep doing that. I'm gonna give it a second. I know I'm froze up like a bitch. Froze up. Go ahead, catch up, internet. Catch up. But this shit crazy, man. I don't know why they talking like that. Like that shouldn't be any further from the truth. I'm gonna just keep playing the video. This is crazy.
Age to verbalize their feelings because they're afraid of being too mean or being categorized as mean. And so there's like so much complexity to what I think is the male psyche and just talking to them. And so I feel
you don't know the male psyche.
Very bad for them as well, because like when we're feeling sad, we can just go to a dinner and we can hold each other and cry on a table. And I've had my guy friends be like, I wish that I could have that. That is, I literally can't even imagine a world where I could have that. So if we were to like truly raise them all, like men and women the same, like I'm sure there would be some men that tended to be more logical and masculine, some women that would tend to be more logical and masculine, and there would be some men who were very soft and emotional. Same with women.
You got that right now. You got a bunch of little sissy boys running around here dressed up like women and shit. You already got that. You already got your macho women around here that can't get a man because they talk crazy to folks thinking they run shit. You already got that. How's that working out for you? I don't think she want no soft ass man.
Women would finally rule the world.
Finally.
Yeah.
If they said women would finally rule the world, don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see that, man. It's a bunch of chaos, man. That was very interesting to me. Right now, Miss Alyssa, you are in the running right now for Comment of the Night. With her looks, ain't resilient. When that big girl said that, when that old lady said that shit, you in the running right now. That's in the running. But like, man, what these chicks on here talking about, man? I think that was a bunch of BS. Like, they should have got some black girls up in there. Again, we need to get a little ratchetness going on around that thing a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what the hell they on, man. Like that ain't it. And it's very disturbing when you see that, because that's the typical mindset of the modern day chick in America. And you actually get that in a lot of Western countries too. Saying, I'm telling y'all ladies, like, for the ladies that think we're talking shit, that's just not the chicks that we attracted to. The ones that have mindsets like that. You can be the cutest thing in the world, have a mindset like that, and that'll be a big turnoff. And you might not get the guy that would have been perfect for you. If this shit up here fucked up, all the rest of this shit don't matter. All the rest of that shit don't matter. Because at the end of the day, we got to be like this. If we ain't like this, it ain't gonna rock. But look, man, I got some ratchet chicks. I got some ratchet chicks. I told you they were having a conversation about something, and I forgot what was important about this one. So we're gonna watch it together and see what it was. Let's see. Miss Alyssa said, "Yep, adults in general give a list." Yeah, I agree. And I guess I will say shout out to this channel. Shout out to Body the Beast. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that channel, Body the Beast. Yeah, it's one of these sit-down podcast things, man. You know, everybody want to do a podcast. But yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what we had. And I got it fast-forwarded in this bitch because it was like 40 minutes. We ain't watching all that.
Really, to him? And I woke up, I turned to her and said, go in there with that.
You told her, you addressed her, you told her to get on. You cheating on her with her man.
No, I thought it was my man.
Well, you thought it was y'all man.
But it wasn't no like, oh, me and him was in a relationship. We were dating. You get like, we was getting to know each other. Like, we was fucking. Was we fucking then?
I mean, you was in the bed.
He was just... I was in the bed
sleep. Slept over.
And I don't know what it was, but
ask me.
Yeah, she gonna ask like, did I fuck him?
No, I'm saying, man.
All right, did you be all your little
it did take a while. You know, we talk about everything. That's why I'm saying, like, what's our answer? But
yeah, we jumped right into some shit.
Never had a girl in my life.
No, I'm saying that you beat her like to witness it.
Oh, no.
She said she's sweet.
No,
but not over here.
Oh, okay, not that way. Don't swing that way.
No, we don't do that.
Swing nowhere.
We don't swing with each other.
Oh, okay.
I'm swing, you swing. That's what I'm saying. You swing.
She said she'd rather be a swinger. She said she thinks she'd like it.
I don't know if we was dating, we was talking. Okay, we were talking. I spent the night at his house. From my understanding, he was single. Okay? I was asleep in the bed. A bitch came over there. His friend was in the living room. He opened the door. The girl walked in the room, stood by the door and said, really? And it woke me up. And I looked at the bitch and I looked at him. He like, what are you gonna do over here? I said, take that in there because I'm asleep. Because he was doing so much shit for me, I didn't give a fuck.
So you told her, bitch, don't you ruin this for me.
She can't ruin it for me, but I don't want to hear this. Bitch, if you mad about to beat his ass, go in there.
You might well be in like a poly. Like, as long as the men take care of you, you remind other women.
I don't, but I don't want no bitch in my circle. Like, I don't want to, I'm not fucking her. I'm not going to fuck her.
No, you ain't got to fuck her in the poly. Y'all just know y'all got the same man.
I don't want no bitch in my space.
Huh?
What do they do?
They live together and they be
so
together.
It's a polygamy. Yeah, y'all live together, be together, like, get money. It's under the same rule. But y'all have to fuck together and have a threesome. It's just y'all know y'all share the man.
Yeah, I'll be cool with that because I'd rather.
No, it's not the point of it. The point is y'all know y'all date the same man.
That's not a part of poly fucking each other.
Yes.
Not each other. He's fucking all y'all. Y'all don't have to have a.
I do like poly as far as knowing who
how
this
y'all
is.
want to base it off of. Yeah, I mean, you know, you got people that do it like that too, but you got people that just do it. I see it like, you know, some countries having multiple wives and multiple women is
but if I'm not the favorites, then I'm not. Nothing.
That's on you. What you gonna do to be the favorite?
Because I would know his actions would show. He would have to show.
I'm saying, what are you gonna do to be the favorite? Like, what you like characteristics you have to make sure you the favorite?
Like everything about me, it just gives main character. Like the fuck, I don't even have to do like I just gotta be me and just be open. Like to share. Like I bring more to the table than just look. So
okay, that's what I'm saying. What you bring to the table?
Like everything. Like I know how to cook. I know how to take care of a man. Like I know how to do all that.
How you take care of a man?
You just gotta listen and like. How can I take care of it?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Taking care of a man to me is just like being understanding,
so
being
you,
there. Yeah, to me,
because
I can't speak for.
You can't speak for a man, but you know how to take care of a man.
Yeah, because I know why men treat me as the favorite.
So how long you with somebody right now, right?
No.
Okay, so then what happened to the men you've been taking care of? Why it ain't working out?
Oh, because I chose to leave because I didn't like being in the house, being by myself, like, and him having all the control. I did not like that. I experienced it, and I did not like that. No.
But you want a man to provide?
Well, I mean, I could be submissive, but I don't want you to go out and do you and you not let me do me.
And what's doing you? What you like to do? What's doing
like, I like to like okay, he was trying to like shelter me. You know, like I was,
Keep
in
you
a whole,
exclusive to
I was in
him.
a whole other state in a house by myself. Like, you know,
Keeping you
what I'm
exclusive to
saying?
him.
Yeah, like you could let me travel, you could let me go be with my family, like let me.
Oh, he
like,
let you go be with your family?
No, it was just like I was in fucking Beverly Hills. I was in.
You was in
there by
prison?
myself, basically.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why I left. It wasn't on no bad terms. I just don't like that.
So
I'm
he
like,
had money.
Yes.
Most time when they got money, they're gonna be a little more
That's what they do.
controlling. Yeah.
So I didn't like that. I always said I wanted like, ooh, I want to be in a house, be put up. And then when I got it, I'm like, nigga, you way in
That
motherfucking.
goes back to you can never make a woman happy. You got what you wanted and want enough.
Because you were trying to control the situation instead of just letting me, like how I let a nigga do him. Because I don't give a fuck. Because as long as somebody coming to me, then it should be the same way. Because ain't nobody gonna come to him as no man. So let me go out and be me. Like I'm letting you go out and be you.
You should probably be the breadwinner and
But
you
I-
pay off for everything, and then you can have it your way.
No, because the thing is, I still could, everything that I asked for, I could give myself or I have gotten myself. So you can't put me in that category.
Hold on, what's she talking about, man? She all over the place. Cause he hitting her back with like solid responses, and she just like, well, she just all over here. She just doing all this shit, man. Miss Liz says she like tricks. Yeah, it seems like she do. And then we got my girl Miss Grace up in here. She said good evening. Salute to the chat. And then King James said high maintenance ratchets be demanding that type of loyalty and respect that ain't earned. Yeah. She sounded I guess we got a competition going between which one's gonna be worse, the last chicks, all that group, or just these two by themselves. And they starting off strong.
Like it's not like I'm just sitting here like, oh, nigga, go buy me a Lamborghini and I can't buy myself a Lamborghini. Like, so I'm
You
not
can't
gonna
buy
make
yourself
you,
a
like,
Lamborghini.
treat me like that. Like you can have
You
your
can't even
money,
buy
but
yourself a bra.
that shit don't amount to shit if I'm not happy. That's just how I say it.
Gotcha.
And I just want to be
Miss
like able to
Independent.
do me. I don't want you to have control of my every move. Like if I want to get up and go to motherfucking Texas because my family there, then I'm gonna get up and go to Texas, because when you get up and go to Atlanta, I'm not sitting here wanting to see the flight itinerary, wanting to call me as soon as you land, do all that. Like, no, I'll let you do you, let me do me. But we
Oh,
work
you
together.
want to do like equal dirt. You
Yeah.
want the
But
freedom
I
to
don't
do
even
your
really
dirt.
be doing dirt. I just don't want to feel like you got to know my every move because I don't do that to you. If that makes sense.
I think it comes to territory if you got to be the
Yeah,
breadwinner.
but it's just like,
and
nigga,
provide.
have a fucking heart, fucking head, have a fucking tough skin like I gotta have with you. That's just how I feel. Don't
You
feel.
choosing to have it.
Yeah, and I
'Cause
choose to
for the
leave
man
it.
you want, you got to have tough skin.
Yeah, and I choose to leave the situation if I want to. That's why I leave the situation with everything that I came in there with. A motherfucker can't take nothing from me.
She ain't built. This don't sound like a woman that's built for a relationship. Just throwing that out there, like a serious, like solid one. Her mindset sounds a lot bit immature. Not even a little bit, a lot bit.
Okay.
No jewelry, no cars, no nothing.
Even the stuff he bought, he can't take it.
I give that back.
Oh, so you just don't borrow time.
Yeah.
You just leasing
Everything
shit.
is life. You live your life to the fullest. We all on borrowed time. Nigga, if you want your motherfucking Chanel bag, bitch, have it. Cause guess what? George
They be
gonna
having-
give
they
you
be
one.
They be taking this shit back from you?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm such a stubborn ass bitch. I leave with that. I leave that shit there.
I need more women like you in my life. What's your ideal guy? Like, what type of guy would knock you off your feet?
Providers.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I
He just got to provide. That's it. So he ain't got to have. So
I do it all my stuff by myself. I don't really need no man for nothing. I got a rose. I can pick the kids up from school.
Heavy on the got a rose.
Yes.
So then why he got to provide? You don't need a man for nothing.
I do need a man for that.
You just said you don't
But
need a
I'm
man for
saying,
nothing.
Right, if I don't have that, then what do I need it for? You know?
Oh, okay.
Because you got to think about it when you.
So he can have terrible. As long as he provide, he could do. He don't have to have
I'm gonna
nothing
make
else.
sure that they good. If he doing
It's
what he's supposed to
way,
do.
yeah.
Because if you into if you're into what a man, like what I'm looking for, if I'm looking for a certain thing in a man and he give me what I'm into, then I will make whatever he got available. I'll make it work for us.
You'll make it work.
Yeah, because he making it work for me. It's still a 50-50 kind of, but it's not like, you ain't got it all packing down there, but you can pay the bills, so we gonna make it work. We gotta make it work.
No.
We got good head too. It's all a package.
Because
it's like niggas that done met sugar mamas and bitches.
Where you find a sugar mama? I've been looking.
All ladies.
Yeah, but they don't. I can't find them. And I even went to the old folks home.
But you don't go to
You
the old
can't
folks home.
find-
You gotta be how you would be. You see, the thing with older women is you gotta find. You could be in a grocery store. You could tell if the
What you say
shirt
to 'em?
ugly. You could be like, you looking so good with that yellow shirt on, knowing that bitch look like motherfucking.
You need to give lessons.
I
you
do.
already told me that
You
you
just
sell
gotta, you
dick.
gotta find something where you like with me, like how I be getting.
Your sugar daddy.
I'm the finesse. I don't have sugar daddies. I be making regular niggas pay. It don't be no old niggas. I wish I could get the older ones, but for the ones that I do get, you just find little things and just bring it out of them and make them
Get the
happy.
ladies the game. How you
So
get the
I'm not
ladies-
giving no free games to no.
How you
no.
get?
But let me go back to what I was saying. What my friend was saying. We are women that have put on a role of taking care of everything from family to, to kids to, to just being everything that you need for yourself. So when you meet a guy, like when she said a provider, it's like, oh, take some slack off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still gonna get done either way it go. But if you come into the situation and you're like adding value, then yes, we're gonna fucking accommodate for shit that you lacking in. That's how it is.
So you gotta be a provider.
That's just number one.
That's no, okay, what's next?
It's a lot of shit.
And then you gotta be understanding, like with
I
guys.
think a man didn't know how to fight because I get in shit.
So you gotta know how to
My
fight. So
mouth fly. I gotta be able. I'm finna go get my boyfriend.
I'm gonna go get my nigga.
Yeah, I'm finna get somebody. I got to be able to come get you.
Okay.
And you gotta call the police. And that's really what women be saying is part of providing. Like,
I want to feel like
you gonna feel we go get your bitch ass boyfriend, and you looking over there like I can't even go get him.
What if you're a shooter and he gonna do the time behind you because your mouth?
It's not. I'm not gonna even allow to get. I know how to control my mouth, but I'm saying when it get to where I can't control it, I need a man. That's what.
What the fuck you just? That actually, I'm gonna start trying to keep a record of this. Who's the fastest on the show of all the shows we done did that contradict themselves? Like, I think that might be the fastest contradiction on the show in show history. I'm gonna say it again. It's about her mouth. Listen to what she said about her mouth.
That's really what women be saying is part of providing. Like,
I want to feel like
you gonna feel we go get your bitch ass boyfriend, and you looking over there like I can't even go get him.
What if you're a shooter and he gonna do the time behind you because your mouth?
It's not. I'm not gonna even allow to get. I know how to control my mouth, but I'm saying when it get to where I can't control it, I need a man.
You know how to control it, but when it gets to the point where you don't control it. So you ain't always controlling your mouth. And the way you talking right now and the way you moving your head and your neck and all that shit, I don't think you control your mouth at all. At all. At all. Just being honest.
That's what a man
You
is
need a
for.
man to control your mouth. So
A
you won't
man
even get
can
that.
control my man. He gotta be a provider. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Be dominant, nigga.
What
Put
you
some
say,
bass in
shut
your
up?
voice.
This time I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, so you can be submissive.
Yeah, I know.
As long as he
I'm
provides.
Every woman
And
can
you
be
gonna
Part of
submissive.
providing is that too. I'm telling you everything else.
So he gotta know how to fight.
Y'all,
He gotta provide. What else?
know how to fight.
He don't gotta know how to fuck. He don't gotta know how to
he
do
needs
nothing
to
else.
know how to fuck. He
You
don't
said,
have
you
to.
said you'll make up for whatever
I
you think.
will. I'm
Yeah.
saying he don't need to because I told you that he didn't need to, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, you'll make it work. So as long as he
Yeah.
know how to fight and he provide, he good in your book.
It's a lot of more stuff, but them are
But
some of the
Give him your top two you looking for.
But-
so how you know how you fight? How you know he know how to fight? You take a boxing
It's
class?
about protection.
And you know, some niggas look like they know how to fight, they
No,
can't
you know
fight.
if a motherfucker go get out, you better get your ass whooped for me. Bitch. Get her and these songs on the ground.
Wait.
I'm a
Wait, provided don't necessarily just mean money.
Yes,
Like you gotta provide.
Okay, what if you provide? That's what I'm
Like, you
asking.
could-
I'm
You
keep
know what a
asking
man
it.
supposed to provide. You a human being. That's
I know.
common sense.
Every woman wants something different.
What I want a man
Because
that's
every man
like
don't want a woman
providing
that know how to cook.
comfort,
That's
providing
every woman because she know how to cook, she's a wife.
No, but you gotta not just good. You gotta know how to understand. Like listen to a person, understand what triggers a man, what makes him fucking. Oh, I know if I say this will make you react this way. Like learning a person. You
Talking
know
about
what I'm saying?
emotional intelligence.
Like everything. Yeah.
I've been hearing that word a lot.
Because when you pay
Look. I don't know if the one that's got a chest all out has a kid, but the one that's showing the little bottom boob action, she got a kid. She admitted that already. So y'all know how to read a man so well to know if he can fight, if he got money, if he got good D. You know how to read a man for that, but you can't read a man that ain't gonna be around with you to raise your kid. That leads me to believe maybe this intuition and all this stuff is on point. They got it down point. They know the man that they with, and they know the man will stay around, and they probably just run this nigga the fuck off with that mouth. You know, she got a mouth. She got a hot little mouth. Hot little mouth. I just don't understand motherfuckers like this, man. I really don't understand chicks like this, man. This is not attractive in the least. It's not. If you want to do it, is actually going to be out there and be that man for you. Think they looking for chicks like maybe to smash you, but they ain't finna wife you up. Not with a mouth like that. You might get a dumb 21-year-old NBA player, NFL player, some shit like that. But you heard the other girl. She said she can't get them old heads. Old heads ain't trying to deal with you. They'll smash your your little young ass and send you on about your way. Throw you a couple dollars on the way out. Like grandma already know, man. Look, man, a lot of them probably know what their grandma used to do, man. Grandma used to have that dude come in, they hang out for a little while, and when he left a couple dollars on that goddamn dresser. Right there on the edge of that dresser. Walked on up out of there. We know him, Mr. Sam. We know who that is.
attention and you learn somebody, then the relationship flows better because you'll know what, okay, this right here is he won't like this. So I know not to move like that. You get what I'm saying? You learn a person. Like, and you got to think like every argument isn't just like, an argument is just not mean the end of it. You got to just understand you are entitled to your opinion, and so am I. So I'm going to listen to yours, but you're in a relationship. But you're in a relationship, you have to understand.
If I provide everything financially, you got so much of an opinion.
I've never been in a situation where they just provide.
That's how it go. You ain't gonna never get that.
But when you are dealing with somebody, like if I know this, I want that type of man, then I gotta accept it.
You gotta compromise. You gotta give something.
That's important.
But you want a man to make all the money, provide this life for you, and then let you do what you want to do.
No, because this is what I do without.
That's what you just said.
Like nothing.
So let me tell you. So like, you know, the man that have money, right? That's gonna be his value to you, right?
No.
Yeah, because you say you want a man that he gotta have some financial stability, right?
Right. Because
you say you can do it yourself, right? Because you have it.
Yeah.
So he got to have what you have or more than what you have.
Huh?
Would you date a man to make less than you?
No.
Okay, so he has to make more than you, right? So that's what's going to attract him.
Or even just not even more than me, but just be able to afford your lifestyle because I could afford mine.
So if obviously he was affording his lifestyle before he met you,
right? And I was affording mine before I met him.
So if y'all get together, affording your own lifestyle,
we can make it work. I'm not a girl that's like I'm not.
Oh, you was coming off like your man needs to be able to provide financially for you.
No,
as well.
because I've done everything for myself.
So you'll go 50-50.
Yeah, because I go 100% by myself. So I wouldn't mind going 50-50.
Okay, so you was coming off like the nigga got to go 100%, and you gonna provide other stuff like you know how to take care of.
But in the moment, if you are more, if you not in a house as far as rent, you can pay rent, but like groceries and like utilities and shit, I will do that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he got paid. No, I think 50-50.
But if we living together, we living together.
That's a partner.
And you paying rent.
That's a roommate.
No, I won't go.
So you know what you want. As long as if he can pay all the bills, you gonna listen and shut up.
No, I don't.
I'll go 50-50 on a mortgage.
It's helping in a lot of ways.
But I'm not going 50-50 on rent.
My money that I put up, it would be put up for when you really need me. Like,
so what you gonna bring? He gonna bring the money, and what you gonna bring?
Both bringing the money, but you're still supposed to take care of the household as the man.
Yeah. Okay, and then so if he be like, man, I'm short this month, you gonna pay the whole rent?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be short. But if you know we got to have this household and we got to pay the roof, do I get to get short before you come to pitch? Hell no, my kids still got to live in the house.
That's what the point is being too. So
no, when you come, it definitely don't need to be short.
So before the men came, it was on you. Now when the men come, it's on him.
Why would you come? I won't go 50-50 on rent. I will go 50-50 on mortgage. There's a difference. Okay.
A man want to do that anyways. It's not even about making a man.
No, it's just crazy. This is what society got me. They start telling a real man gonna take over all the bills and all that, and that's where y'all be like getting stuck or getting fucked up, because we know this. That's why we go get money. We go get our money because now when we go get the money, we become more attractive. You know why we become more attractive? Because we got the money. We still look the same, but we look like we got money.
No, because money,
but we got money.
But money, everybody can have money, but it's like what you know what to do with it. It's like everybody can have money, and they fucking. In anybody's opinion, like you can have money, but what you're doing with your money matters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just I'm not just like, oh, he got money. Yeah, that's no. It's how you manage your money and how you move with your money. You get what I'm saying? Like you say, yeah, because we gotta have money because we know, like, if you already know that you was taking care of your shit before me, have it that way. But if I'm moving in, like for instance, when I was just living in a relationship, my first ever relationship, we was in fucking Beverly Hills. Rent was like 9 bands. Like he know.
The Beverly Hills home you used to be left in.
Yeah.
All right.
I will go when he's not there because he was barely there. I was, with the heated floors, with the heated floors and the motherfucking all that. But I'm saying I would go put groceries in the house. I'll go like.
But he left you alone and didn't want you to go nowhere. But if you got a man who couldn't provide that Beverly Hills type of lifestyle, but he wouldn't leave you lonely and he provided for you and was there for you emotionally and stuff.
Well, let's just back this up. I come from a dad. I come from a father figure. I come from a provider. I come from the luxury shit. So that is like that Beverly Hills shit. I felt like he was dumb as fuck. Like nigga, we could go get him up again. High rise downtown, you could fucking spend half of that money and then you could start giving that other half to me. Like you could money manage it. Like you don't gotta have no $9,000 rent.
You is good
we could go
money
get
what
money.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit wild. You saw this shit, man?
I don't think she know how unattractive that makes her look, how immature and dumb in the head that makes her look by saying that. And old girl over there, these two ratchets. Yeah, these two ratchets right here. You see, King James said, offer nothing but six baby from 5 daddies in drama. This is embarrassing. Like, look, the last girls, they said they were stupid in the head when it come to like this. Oh, little girl, doing all that shit. That shit is a turn off too. But this is just nasty, like ratchet. It's just ratchet. And they out there in LA, ratchet like that in Beverly Hills. You wonder why them folks don't want you living in their neighborhood, man. Like sometimes motherfuckers be doing shit that cause people to say certain shit, man. And this ain't it right here. And I want a lot of sisters to understand, like, A lot of people view a lot of y'all like this because there's so many sisters out here doing this type of shit, acting this type of way and talking this type of way that they end up just starting looking at everybody like that. And a lot of it was made up, but shit, y'all acquiesce to that shit. I ain't gonna hold you on that. I mean, this ain't it. This ain't a good look, man. This ain't a good look at all.
I could invest it. Like to me, I'm a brand alone. Like bitches fuck with me off of just I could go sell grapes and bitches is a buyer.
So he need to invest it into you.
Yeah, or into something like properties, into something that makes sense.
He obviously did. He got a Beverly Hills home.
No, he not because it's a Beverly Hills condo. You're paying $9 bands a month for.
Oh, he's renting.
Yes, it's not a mortgage. That's what I'm saying. You could chop.
But he's making enough money to afford $9 bands a month.
But it's still dumb to me. Like you could afford it, but you could still do more with this. That's why it didn't work out.
You can't afford it.
You get what I'm saying?
If you don't own nothing.
Because why would you?
It didn't work out because he didn't spend his money the way she wanted him to spend his money that he worked for. He could pay $9 bands. She said she couldn't. That it didn't work because he didn't listen to you about how to spend his money. Girl, you don't get the hell up out of here with that dumbass shit.
You pay $9 bands in rent and you could go buy a fucking $1 million house. And I respected his choice, so I left that situation.
I know it's a choice.
Yeah, it's definitely a choice.
He can afford it if he paying it.
Yeah, he back with her. Nobody said it was nothing wrong with it.
It was just like the money management. That's what I'm saying. It's how you manage your money. Like you thinking you live in the flagship pop your shit because
so if he make $90,000 a month, pay $9,000 on rent. That's not bad.
That's dumb. You could go buy a house. We don't even be in this bitch. You could be.
You don't even know what comes with a house. Property tax every year. He already paying $9,000, so he won't want a house that's similar to that house. That house is probably worth well over $1 million. You know what the property tax in California on $1 million house? He's still paying mortgage on top of that too, though. I understand you would say, "Hey, he wasted money." Bitch, you ain't paying it. Maybe you don't want to pay that property tax. Maybe you don't want to have to worry about homeowner insurance. Maybe you don't want to have to worry about the fires burning his shit down. That shit just happened out there in Cali. Man, he don't want to deal with that shit. Maybe he at an age right now where he just like, look, I'm just going to rent. A lot of people rent. Majority of people rent. Most people don't own no home. You over here talking about this man spending his money. You can't even afford it yourself. You can't even afford it yourself. But you come from luxury too. Man, I've been listening to everything this girl's saying. She talking out both sides of her neck, man. How you gonna tell somebody else how to spend their money and you ain't even got that money? You can't afford the lifestyle that he living. Like, girl, you stupid. And now you done lost another one. Because all she said that he did was he didn't want her out running the streets. He wanted her to be at the house. Now, I'm pretty sure that don't mean you at the house all goddamn day long, can't leave. You locked up in there. He just don't want you running to the clubs every goddamn week wearing scantily ass clit. Like scantily ass shit. Y'all know what I was trying to say. See, King James said, naughty righteous can be fun, but ain't no righteous man gonna invest anything but one night hit. A one night hit. I feel you on that. Let's keep going.
Be fucking like you could go if you're willing to pay that much in rent to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You could go and fucking take a lump sum and go buy you a house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's just sitting on, like letting your money make money. You know what I'm saying? If you want to
a lump sum of what? What are you talking about? A lump sum?
Like you could go if you're willing to pay that much in rent to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You could go and fucking take a lump sum and go buy you a house. You know what I'm saying?
The lump sum in what? Don't paying $9,000. Let's do the average around here. Most people, let's say the prime situation you want to be in is you're paying in your rent or whatever your mortgage is 1/3 of your income. So if his rent is let's say $9,000, is it $9,000? Either 9 or 8. We're gonna go with 9. What's 3 times 9? What's 3 times 9? So he making $27,000 a month, and you want him to go take out a mortgage. If that dude making $27,000 a month, he making well over $100,000. He don't want to buy no home, bitch. Take out a lump sum. A lump sum from where too? That's when I'm tripping. Where the lump sum coming from? Take a whole month's rent and try to use it as a down payment on the house. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. $1 million home, you're at least gonna have to put down at least 18%. I don't know what it is in California. I know in Alabama, you're at least gonna have to put down 18%. He ain't got 18% off of just one whole week, a whole month's worth. Man, look, this girl don't understand money, man. She just talking outside of her neck. Cause she ain't never had to afford this shit. She come from money, right? Her daddy paid for everything. She don't know nothing about no money. She just know how to spend it.
And then that's just sitting on, like letting your money make money. You know what I'm saying? If you want to leave fucking LA today, you could fucking rent your house out, sell your house, something to make it back. If you leave LA right now, nigga, you done left all that shit $9 a month. Add it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you could be downtown in the fucking high rise in LA for fucking $5,000.
It's a choice.
Save it
'Cause,
for.
you know, we
That's
feel
what I'm
like that
saying. But it's
when
just,
And why would you buy a condo downtown? You don't know property. You don't know property. You own that little condo. You still got to pay an HOA inside that bitch. You know how many people trying to move outside of them condos? Like, they have bought them shits. It's like, man, look, I can either flip it if I got somebody renting out of this bitch, it's good to keep it. Otherwise, I need to sell this bitch because it costs too much money to keep this motherfucker. Even if you living in it. Damn, people don't know about them HOA fees, man. She don't know nothing about that shit, man. You got to pay for that building to stay there. You got to pay for all the little butlers or whatever the hell, the people, the maintenance people. You got to pay for all that. Y'all paying for that when you live up in a condo, bitch. That's stupid. You were better off buying a house with land. You talking about moving downtown in the middle of the city. See, she got that thought mindset. She want to be around them streets. She want to be around them streets. She ain't like being up on them hills. She ain't like being up in Beverly Hills, y'all. She want to be downtown, around them streets. She a ratchet.
How about y'all hair? Every month you got your hair done. How long you go back to hair
done every month.
I get a haircut.
but you make a good investment. Like, I'm going to go spend thousands of dollars
with my
on some
own hair. I don't go buy somebody else's hair and put it on my hair.
But I
Y'all
got
renting
real
hair.
hair.
Y'all renting hair every month.
I be wearing my real hair. I wear my real
That's
hair.
not renting
It
it.
ain't
You
gonna
can
be
use it when you want to.
I wear my real
Renting
hair.
her mean using your friend hair or something.
Well, I'm saying you don't own it. I mean, you do own it, but it's not yours.
Once you buy it, it belongs to you. What do you mean? Stick that motherfucker on when you get ready.
It just depends on what you want to do with your money. If he making enough money to do it, I don't feel like it's stupid.
I do. I feel like it's stupid.
Yeah, it just depends. Probably makes him drive him to go
Jay-Z
make more
was
money.
talking about that in his record.
Yeah.
This hoe is definitely dumb. So
I mean, Jay-Z ain't the smartest man in the world.
he not, but I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he
talked
renting
about
somewhere.
stuff like that, investments.
When they go pay for them expensive ass hotels, some people call it dumb when you paying $4,000 a night just so you can have a pool.
She
in your
know what type of predicament that man pockets is, so that what you talking about.
Yeah,
is
that what I'm
covered
talking about
for
don't
y'all,
even matter.
yeah.
It don't
It's
even
probably
matter.
because you got that situation and because you strongly on
Some people live in the
No, no,
moment.
nah.
Rent
I just feel
somewhere
like
where you can have
no,
mortgages
I just feel like
because
it's
that's what
somebody.
you want to do.
I mean, yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah,
I
but I don't have to
I
stay.
had a house and I had a penthouse, and staying in the penthouse was better for me because you just go downstairs, you can walk over to the Mavericks.
The
game, you can go-
amenities.
The lifestyle was better, so it wouldn't matter to me if I was renting or if I was owning, because owning that motherfucker costs way more than owning a house. So if I can afford it and it don't hurt me at all, it don't matter. It's like when I was broke.
Because you're not looking at it in
when
the
I was
long
broke
run.
and I made $500 a week, but I made sure I had every pair of I made sure I had Jordans every week, right? And then I'll call somebody dumb for paying $1,000 for some red bottoms. But when the motherfucker spend $1,000 for a red bottoms and that's only 10% of their money or 1% of their money, who's really dumb?
Yeah, but you could go sell those
'Cause I'm
red
putting
bottoms
40% of my
and you'll
check
still
up for
make
some
more
Jordans to make
on
sure I got
selling
the
those
J's on in
red
the
bottoms.
club.
Okay, look, what about this? So how I'm looking at it, like, what if you lost it all today and you made a smart decision instead of paying monthly $9,000 and bought you a property? Then
No,
you
I see
could,
you understand the
you know
business
what I'm saying?
side, but, I mean, you trying to control that
I really
man's
just go
money.
by your mindset. If you just, because motherfuckers want to live a certain lifestyle to impress the people around them. You know what I'm saying? When you got a girl.
That's what I was
that's trying
saying.
to
So like
be-
when you say you're trying to impress people, that drive you to go make the money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then it also brings stress. It also brings fucking complications in your relationship. It always requires you to be gone. It always requires like different shit when you could just make a smart move and then be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if shit fucking fell, all those fails, nigga, you'll have something to fall back on.
I don't respect no woman coming in. And ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't do this shit. I don't respect no woman coming in trying to tell me how to spend my motherfucking money. That's one thing I ain't cool with. Because you know what the funny thing is? If you just flip that role around and you tell a woman how she needs to spend her money, she gonna look at you like you fucking crazy. She gonna call you sassy. She gonna say you ain't no man, you ain't no provider. But they willing to come in and tell you how to spend your money. Baby, you don't even know how this world works. But you ain't gonna tell me that's a certified. I'm using the girl words tonight, y'all. That's an ick. That's an ick. You come in and try to tell me how to spend my money. Ew, yuck. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Shout out to I don't even know how to say this. Bump T. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, man. Don't crucify me for it. But shout out to B from Texas, man. He said Texas tapping in. Shout out to that. Appreciate that. But look, I'm gonna keep going, man. He girl ratchet, bro. He girl ratchet, man. I'm gonna slow this shit down because that shit was kind of hurting my ears. They were talking way too goddamn fast.
So you'll date a man that make less than you as long as he manages money good?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because first you said no. That's why I was.
Yeah.
I just never been in a situation where I dated somebody that make less than me. I've always been blessed. And I'm not trying to be shady or nothing, but I've always
So
been in a situation.
when you meet somebody, do you ask them what they make like on the first date?
No.
Do you ask them what they do?
I
or something?
just,
You just been that lucky that once you find out, they just happen to make more than you.
yeah, because of where I put the situations I put myself in. I already be knowing that type of shit.
Oh.
It's like I attract money.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to go.
You don't attract money. You just go in the spots where you think dudes got money and they just happen to be there. You digging.
Don't do that type of shit.
Get your shovel.
That's just the honest truth. Yeah. I don't know how to answer the
You
whole-
ain't no answer. That's your answer is the answer.
Yeah.
And then you just need a provider.
You just keep saying that.
I just want to make sure. I'm trying to.
I
It's
said
fellas
that's
might be
part
watching this
of
and want to
it.
know what they need to do to get somebody so
Part
stupid.
of it. Yes. They don't need to know that.
Right.
Fellas, go take
If
boxing
they were
lessons
providing,
and go work
and
overtime.
it's already because I know how to be a provider. I know how to cook. I know how to keep a household. I know how to make money. I know how to do everything that a man knows how to do. So I just want them to be double me, so I don't have to be a man that the man needs to be.
All right, what's the most attractive thing on a man to you?
Most
Both of
attractive
us.
thing?
On a man.
Personality.
Personality.
Because I don't date for looks.
Oh, okay.
I've never.
Oh, looks don't matter to you.
No, because I can't say.
I care.
I don't though.
I
She
know
know
that.
me. Like that's why we're opposite. I wouldn't give a fuck. You could be butt ass.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Yeah, we know she lying. Girls, man, look, they swear dudes look girls up and down, and that's how we run after women as if they don't do the exact same thing. The first thing you see is how somebody looks. Then you can start basing shit off of, what kind of car they drive, what kind of clothes they got on. Then you get the personality. Then personality hits in. Personality will keep you around. A mindset will keep you around. But initially, it's always looks, no matter whether it's men or whether it's women. So when she's sitting here acting like she don't care what somebody look like, yes, she does. Yes, she does. Because it's probably been a bunch of ugly ass dudes out there in California that got some money that would have let her do whatever the hell she wanted to do and provided for a lifestyle long she was giving that top and shutting the fuck up. But she wasn't looking for them. She ain't looking for them. She looking for a certain type. See my boy Op said this muted out bit, mudded out bit that can't even put together a decent outfit is cap. She broke, and anybody with a job makes more than her. I wouldn't hold you, man. She probably bought that chain off of Temu. Look, I'm talking shit tonight, y'all. I'm talking shit. Oh, we got Miss Alexis from Texas in the building. What's up, girl? It's almost time, man. We got 2 more days. And we got to be up in here, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be a good weekend. Somebody need to find me a Spectrum account, a AT&T account, whatever cable account you can log in online on the internet so I can watch the game this weekend. Because we got some games coming on. But I'm gonna let them keep going, man. This is embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. It's bad.
But if he cool, if he got a good personality, you rocking out
I'm cool.
and not cheating. Even though you don't have no physical attraction to him.
What about no teeth, friend?
I ain't made it that far. Like
You said looks don't matter. As long as he
if
can
you ain't
provide.
got no teeth, nigga, we going to get them.
Oh yeah, you go get
That's
him.
real.
Yeah, you go get him. So
I don't want to see you till you get them. I'ma just stare at your mouth while you talking and looking at them gums.
And I'm gonna make you feel like you the best no teeth looking nigga in the world.
as long as that check coming.
Yes. The
I ain't
fuck?
putting up with
Baby, I'll
Niggers.
rub the gums if the check come in. I don't give a fuck.
Oh man.
She
I'm gonna stop
will.
right now. I'm hungry as hell. So we can get you something to eat too. Do you got anything, any last remarks or anything you want to tell us? No? You do? You know? All right, well, we're gonna end it right there.
This is ratchet. This is bad. That was bad. Yeah, I see why they told me to look at it. They just want me to have a headache. They want me to have a fucking headache when we watch that shit. Cause I'm like, look, that's just doing too much. And I don't think people really truly understand like the way they present themselves in public. People are gonna look at them a certain type of way because of that. They're gonna look at them. Like, and I understand we all have faults. We fall. There be times I be on here just feeling myself, giggling and goofing and saying shit I shouldn't say. But damn, you need to be a little bit cognizant of it and try your best not to, put yourself out there looking a certain type of way. Because that right there was just embarrassing. Like, if I was their daddy, man, I feel some type of way. I'm like, look, man, I saw you on that thing, man. You need to stop doing that shit. Don't disrespect that family name out in public like that. King James says they be tricking simps for life. Real shit. And the one thing about that one, though, a lot of motherfuckers don't have a exit strategy on that shit. Because I be seeing so many motherfuckers that's out here tricking, trying to get it, and ain't have no plan, man. Just living in the moment. You know that YOLO. You only live once, you know what I'm talking about? And come out of that shit with nothing, man. Nothing. Some of them have a bunch of kids. Some of them don't have none at all. Ain't got nobody to help them out. That shit just sad, man. I don't think that's the way to be riding. But y'all know I don't advocate for that type of shit, man. I want to see families around here, but you know, the motherfuckers don't do what they want to do. We heard all the different white girls and Indian girls and all these other motherfuckers saying crazy, weird shit. They equal to men, but they not equal to men. But men should pay, but men shouldn't pay. And having kids don't make me a woman and all this little weird shit. And then you get to the ratchet girls, and they just talking about how they get money out of a dude. What you do for them don't really tell us shit. Don't tell us a damn thing. You just want to be around and get taken care of for nothing. You think you look good. It ain't a good look. King James said, shame some of these queens. Shame some of these queens be their own worst enemy. Yeah, you 100% correct on that one. And I'm about to show you something right here. We're going to end off on this last video right here. Because I ran across this one too. And I was like, man, I did want to cover this one, man. Hopefully it don't run too long because it ain't nothing but like 4 minutes. So hopefully I don't be talking about this shit. But pretty much the situation is similar to what the last two chicks were talking about. You got a man that's taking care of shit. And he's struggling to take care of shit. But he taking care of shit. And just look what he happened to run across. And I know some people might say, oh, this is a skit. Man, nigga, this shit happened in real life. I don't give a fuck. The skit came from some type of idea if it is a skit. All this shit like jokes. Jokes are based in reality. But here we go. Check it out. I just want y'all to see this shit.
Man, this girl been beat. Y'all listen. I do not go through girls' purses. But there's no way I can ignore a big old stack of money walking past y'all. This girl been in my shit. Living with me, not helping y'all. Not helping. Ain't no way. Bro, it's about like 10 bands. Bro, ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. Nah, I mean, what's that? What's that? You been me? You been living with me and you ain't been trying to help me? That's crazy. You been watching me struggle. Not being able to pay my bills. And then you.
But y'all see the way she looked at him? Like, first off, I think he being a little too damn dramatic with it. Like, I can understand being pissed off and shit, but man, you coming out here real feminine, like, but y'all see the way she looking at him, the way she looked at him. Like, nigga. She looking at him, like she know, like she caught up in some shit, but damn. Like she looking at him. She don't give a fuck about nothing that you talking about right now.
Not being able to pay my bills, and then you not even putting no food, bro. I'm not paying my bills so we can add food. You not even helping me put no food in here. You just got all this money stacked up. What is the point of you be? So you finna just stack your money up before you leave when you could just left? That's low down, bro. That's real low down.
Okay. You know what else is fucking low down? You going in my shit. What the fuck is you in my shit for?
You really finna talk about me going through those stuff?
Okay, so
what
wait.
Is you in my
Wait, let me get this straight.
Nah, man, I ain't trying to get nothing straight. You not finna get nothing straight.
You broke? You ain't had no money, so you went looking in my purse for money?
Nah, first of all, your purse was
How does that sound?
Yeah.
Wait. Listen.
Y'all see the spin? A lot of girls good at that spin. They'll spin this shit right back on you real quick.
Listen. You broke. You ain't got no money. And you went and looked in my purse for money?
Listen how you sound. I'm broke and struggling and you in my house. And you in my...
Is that a man? Is that a man?
That's human.
You a man?
That's
you
human.
Man, you can't get your own motherfucking money. You want to go in my
human being? You telling me a human being can't...
Think about what she talking about. She said you can't get your own money. You living in his house and he paying everything. But he can't get no money. You hold... Amazing.
I got them rats, huh?
Nah,
yeah, you ain't throwing them in my face. Yeah.
And
I got some too. You finna get out of my house. You finna get out of my house.
It don't matter because I got this from my other anyway, so it's more where that came from.
Well, then leave it all. Leave it all then.
You got me fucked up. Nah, but take that, baby, because that's
I am. I do.
That's what you need.
I needed this the whole time you was here while I was struggling. I needed this when I needed.
got it.
Okay,
you
that's
ain't
cool.
got shit.
I do now.
You ain't got shit.
I'm gonna be up for now.
Tell people it's because of me.
Because of you.
Tell people, yeah. Tell people because
at the last minute, yeah, I had to take it from you.
I let me tell you. Let me let y'all know something. This nigga, when
This girl crazy, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but I do want to hear what you got to say. King James said you can provide everything and they out ratcheting if you encounter the slightest struggle. Hey. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't seen it a lot.
We're finna go live.
Right?
And try.
He went and found my money because this is a broke ass nigga. This one right here, he a broke ass nigga. Then he want to put it in his motherfucking pocket.
I sold it. Hey, get out of my pocket. Nah, this I'm messed up. You ain't telling the truth. You been here this whole time for free.
But it's okay.
Man.
My nigga gave me this. My other nigga gave me this.
You need to get you some more. You need to get you some more.
How you feel?
Hey, you need to. No, you need to call him and come and get you because you need to go.
My money.
Every dollar I pick up, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Every dollar, I definitely am. For sure.
And what the f is you recording me for?
The same
Why are you
reason.
recording me for?
For my face.
It's not my face.
No, for my face.
You need to record yourself. You need to record yourself picking up my fucking money.
I promise to God, I will record myself because every dollar I pick up, every dollar I pick up, every dollar I pick up.
Hey, here we go now. Here we go now. We getting violent around here. Let's not get violent. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I had the urge to want to just punch the screen real quick, like when she was doing all that flossing in the motherfucking face. Like, 'cause that's just disrespectful. How you gonna be up in my shit and you see that I'm fucking struggling to make sure that me and you both in here good, and the whole time you just stacking up money in your pocket? I don't know why some chicks think that shit cool, but some people say that's how they catch a lick. I got a lick. You know, this motherfucker, I'm stack my bread. He gonna pay for all my shit. And I'm like, ladies, like, I get it, but I'm trying to tell you, you playing a dangerous game doing that bullshit. This shit ain't cool. People do not look kindly upon that shit. People frown upon that.
Look at this. He picking up my money. He picking up my money, bro.
I saw it. Okay, go. Hey, you need to go ahead and call that dude to come pick you up, whoever he
I'm
is.
cute, huh? It's okay.
Go ahead and call him.
And I'm cute, huh?
You alright? Nah, no cap. You alright, but you still gotta go.
I am.
Ain't nobody that fine to be sitting up here trying to stack their money while I'm over here struggling. That's cool, call. Get your stuff and go.
I'm done anyway.
You been
Don't worry about it.
no, you clearly been done. That's why you been stacking up.
Hey, babe. Can you come get me?
Hurry up too.
Can you come get me?
Hey, hurry up too.
Bring your too because this want to throw some money in my money.
Man, ain't everybody you need to bring to get her stuff.
He want to throw it in my motherfucking face talking about I ain't give him no money to pay no bills.
You did it.
You didn't get.
Tell me how ratchet that is, man. How ratchet is that? Yeah, like really. I ain't even trying to be funny, man, but how ratchet is that, man? And then how disrespectful it is too, man. Because like people need to understand, like those ladies earlier, especially that older white lady, she was talking about women are more compassionate, have more empathy and understanding and resilience and stuff. And then you see shit like this, and it's like, really, where that come from? Where you get that idea from? Because we see things like this happen all the time. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably done seen either happen to one of y'all friends, family members, somebody you know. You done heard the story of it. Probably a couple of them. And I see it all the time, man. Like that girl, she a solid goofy, man. She a solid goofy. That's the term I'm gonna go with for tonight. Try to be nice. She a solid goofy, but you can't do that type of shit in 2025. You better find the right one if you don't try to do that shit. Because I believe, look, it's already hard as fuck for everybody out here right now. Our economy and everything been fucked up for a while, especially if you got this skin on you. You already know what you got to go through, what you got to deal with. So it ain't time to be playing around where you living off of somebody else. Like, we got to play a part in this. And if it comes down to one person that's providing the money, you need to provide the equal value of that on the other side. And I think a lot of people got an issue with that. Doing this bullshit right here is just, man, look, man. This would be one of those situations if he would have squared off on her, it would have been one of the ones where I understand, but he wrong. That would have been what I said to everybody, and they would have pissed everybody off to not just carte blanche call him wrong. I'd be like, look, I understand why he did it. He's still wrong, but I understand. I understand it's like when somebody, like a father, find out somebody touched their child and he go delete them and end up in prison. I'm like, look, I understand what he did. I understand why he did that shit. He's still wrong under the eyes of the law, but I understand why he did it. This is one of them situations if he would have squared off on her ass, I would have been like, I understand. He wrong, but yeah, I get it. I don't feel bad about it. See, King James said, typical loud, aggressive, ratchet when they caught doing wrong. Yeah, try to flip it on him, man. Try to flip him on him quick. That wasn't the look, man. That wasn't the look, man. We need to be better at this. But I am looking down at the comment section and it look like we got some people in here with some straight heads at least. Yeah, one person said I would have took the money and paid all my bills and act like I ain't seen shit. Hey, look, he could have did that. That could have been one way to go about it if he cool with being a thief. Let's see. This one girl said she a whole goofy. Yes, she is. She got 113 likes. Did somebody say something back? Nah, he a goofy for not taking it also and also for recording it. He's appalled and he's not a shyster. Maybe he should have just took it, kept it until she asked about it. And like, motherfuckers talking about stealing, man. Look, don't be out here thieving, y'all. Don't be out here thieving. I would just got to ask the fuck up out of there. I'm like, look, man, I would have. Matter of fact, ain't no point to go through all that shit. The worst thing he could have did, y'all, and y'all agree with. I think y'all agree with this. This would have been the coldest thing to do. Wait till she fucking left. Got all her shit. Pack that shit up. Put it in trash bags, y'all, because if you damage somebody's clothes and shit, they can come back and sue you. Bag all her shit up and put that shit on the front of the house. And when she got back, get the key from her. Don't let her come back in the house. Get all her shit and get it the fuck out of there. As soon as she show back up, I don't know what you're going to go. I don't know what you're going to do, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. I remember it was a video of a dude. He had to put a girl out, but she had kids. Her kids were staying with her, but she was cheating and doing all this other stuff. And he carrying the baby stroller outside. And they tried to dog him out. And I'm like, bro, if this ain't working for you, bro, you got to go. You got to go. People got to go. You got to learn how to get away from bad situations, get that shit out of your life. And for all the people that talking about people be wrong for that shit, I'm like, nah, bro. Because you stay around, I'm going to put my hands on. Because now it got to that disrespectful point, and we not finna do that. You got to go. You got to get the fuck out of here, man. But this is terrible. At least the people in the comment section went too crazy. Because normally, you be having some of these funny folks come in here just defend bullshit nonstop. We need to get rid of that. We need to train them people into what's that word? Extinction. Yeah, I need to train them people into extinction. But look, man, we came, we saw, we did it, man. I grinded. Man, look, I'm about to actually be good. Right at 2 hours, man. Right at 2 hours with internet problems, man. We over here killing the game. But it's been fun. It's been great. Pay attention to these videos, man. Take the lessons from them, man. The first ones, man, look, there's some mental problems going on around here. Got some mental problems going on around here. Matter of fact, mental problems going on around them for all three of them. You need to learn how to spot that shit, identify that shit, and get the fuck away from that shit. Everybody that you have come into your life, you're responsible for that shit. We all need to be a little bit more cognitive about who we have around us, man, because the people you have around can get you fucked up. So you need to be a little bit smart about that, men and women. Look, especially when it comes to relationships. But it was fun. It was great, man. Y'all hit that like, y'all hit that subscribe, all that in the bag of chips, man. Turn the noties on, all that. And the comment of the night went to Mr. Lissa, y'all, just so y'all know. Mr. Lissa got comment of the night. Her looks ain't resilient. That was for that old lady that was talking that nonsense. Yeah, we don't give a fuck about nothing that she was talking about. But yeah, do all that shit for your boy. And we going to be right back in this bitch tomorrow. Yeah. And shout out to King James. He said, peace out, man, for all y'all. Catch y'all in the next one as always, man.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.